It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Portland Trail Blazers. The fans and coaching staff have been very pleased with the way Portland's been playing. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games have to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out.
The tip-off fast approaching. Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Trail Blazers in this one. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And during this streak, guys, one thing you can see on this team is that everybody's role is clearly defined. Every player knows exactly what's expected of them. All the pieces seem to be fitting together perfectly.
Yep, and there isn't a more confident team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Marvin Williams is out there with Aminu, and it's Davis in at the center position. Smith with it. Lillard picks him up. Love kicks to Smith. Now here's Vasquez. Defense is right there. Here's Thompson, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Lillard outside. Out. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
To halt the run, that's good. McCollum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Irving kicks to Vasquez. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Freak.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Davis sets a screen. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A 3 from McCollum falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now here's Vasquez. A 26-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
Now here's McCollum. following the miss by Kevin Love. There's the dish to Aminu. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three.
Lillard against Irving. Vasquez with it. He's got 6. Back to Irving. Fires from 14. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Aminu. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. That's good. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Portland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Offensive rebound. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Vasquez. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Back to Lillard. Williams a screen. Williams a screen on Irving. Lillard dishes to Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Right side Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. Got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Freak number 1. Damian Lillard is second.
Well, both of these guys have been tremendous offensive producers for the entire season. They're just producers.
A different look now for Cleveland. Stoudemire's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Barea subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Vasquez. He has 6.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lillard against Smith. Outside Williams. Plumlee with the screen. Kicks it to Clark. Williams with a clean look. Here's Powell. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. Now
Vasquez, with his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Unloads from 13, and the shot is long.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
They get the rebound. Clark. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Reno Udrich, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here is Vasquez. He's got 6. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor.
I was taught to, never let.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
On the floor for Portland, Ian Clark out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Williams. And it's Powell in at the 4. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He dropped in 26 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
McCollum kicks to Plumlee. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he knocks down the first one. Smith checked in for Udrich. And Portland with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for Powell. Plumlee hits them both. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Smith's shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Clark dishes to Aminu. He kicks it to Plumlee. Good D by Lee.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded by McCollum. Vasquez passes to Irving. Again, the Cavaliers score.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
McCollum, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lee kicks to Smith. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass.
String of games
Biggs,
he's put together
get
here
the ball
lately.
off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out and transition.
And what he's doing right now, I mean, carving up defensive schemes at will. Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Ed Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Clark kicks to McCollum. Pass to Clark. Davis with a screen on Irving. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Davis dishes to McCollum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot to halt the run. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
Smith with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. And the Trailblazers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Here's Clark. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
A quick check now. The 2K leaderboard. And the league's best rebounders at the 2-guard slot since the All-Star break. 5th best, C.J. McCollum.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your 2-guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Vasquez can't get it to go.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first. It's a tie game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland. Vasquez in at shooting guard. J.R. Smith out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot. Manning the middle. McCollum. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Vasquez. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And that one's good.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Lillard with it, out-defended by Freak. And Lillard kicks to Davis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Vasquez passes to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Lillard attacking, and they take the lead. Lillard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Thompson, a screen on Lillard. At the elbow, it's Freak. High post try. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Irving against Lillard. The dish to Williams. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Okay, let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 15th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
You know, you mentioned how powerful he is on the board, going full throttle at both ends every play.
David Lee checked in for Tristan Thompson.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. That's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard attacking and powered down the jam.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Here's Clark. Here's Aminu. The shot misses. Good D by Lee. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving kicks to Vasquez. The pass to Irving. Tries to snap the cold streak. Portland grabs the miss. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Count that one. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Vasquez kicks to Smith. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Vasquez.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Pass to Aminu. Back to Lillard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 8 points, and he's done a good job.
Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Powell. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Dishes to Lillard. Down low, clock at 4. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Stoudemire with a screen on Lillard. Barea kicks to Vasquez. He feeds it to Barea. To the right side. Vasquez can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 3. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. Here's Williams. But they recover it. The shot by Powell, no good. Now Cleveland shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And a wide open look for Freak. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Stoudemire, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Stoudemire. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Udrih. And Portland with a change here too. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Williams. Powell kicks to Lillard. They set the pick to the middle. Powell, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Vasquez. No good on the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They set the pick. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Lillard has been playing really well. 12 points and 10 assists also.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee, and it's Williams in for Powell. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Correa, the pass to Vasquez. Smith outside. Cleveland moving it around. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now, here's Aminu, covered by Smith. To the inside, lots of room. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Aminu. Aminu's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Feeds it to Vasquez. He dishes it to Thompson. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Davis sets a screen. Here's McCollum. And it's blocked by Vasquez. They get it back. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
They got to keep fighting their to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
To the wing right side. It's stolen by Aminu. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lillard misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it. Some outstanding numbers in this one for McCollum. 15 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this. No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:02 left in the game.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner. Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And it's Davis missing. And on the wing, launches a 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Oh my God, I just got that.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been 3-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Here's Vasquez. No good on the quick 3. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. And so it's Portland winning this one.
Well, Dave.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present Damian Lillard. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let. And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Chicago.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For Miami, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at power.
It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against the Raptors in Toronto. And they showed a lot of heart in that one, getting down early, but put together a terrific run to sold it away in the end.
And, Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And, guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Vasquez in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Smith. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Wade. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Irving dishes to Vasquez. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Vasquez has got his first 3 points of the game. And it's Miami's ball. It's a three-point game. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Smith off a pick from Vasquez. Launches it. Chris Bosh with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dang gets a wide-open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now the dish to Vasquez. Cleveland moving it around. The screen from Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Free throw good, Vasquez. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wade kicks to McRoberts. And it's Dragic off the drive. And it's Bosch. That time in this is by Dragic. Bosch has got 5.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Thompson sets the pick for Smith. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wade. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dang can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drank.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
And thank you, Doris.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
That's a 2 from Dang, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dang's got his second bucket tonight. Cavaliers trailing. Irving passes to Vasquez from downtown, and he gets it to go.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
He'd have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's McRoberts. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Now here's Vasquez. Wade is covering. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
It's Dragic with the drive. That's short off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Vasquez kicks to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
A different look for Miami. Winslow's check in for Dang. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Sessions subbed in for Gordon. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless, no spark.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow, and it's Roten in at the 1. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. First in field goal percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage, and they're number 2 in fewest turnovers a game. I call that squeezing the orange, and that's a team effort, everybody valuing the ball.
You said it all right there, the hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Wade kicks to Roten. Back to Wade from 11 feet away. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. To the middle. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Luol's dance. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover so valuable, especially for a guard. as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Smith dishes to Vasquez. Cleveland moving it around. A wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Wade outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Looks for Bosch, gets it to him. Excellent use of the screen that time. Bosch has got 9.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Vasquez kicks to Smith. They double him with Dang. Vasquez passes to Love, and the layup falls. Love's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers made some major contributions. He ended with 13 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Overall, it was just a complete performance from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Third is Tony Roten.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Now Dragic, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bosch dishes to Wade. Here's Dragic in the corner. Winslow with it. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith. Releases. Vasquez can't get it to go.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
They grabbed their own miss. The shot by Wade, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For 3, Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Pass to Winslow. Passes it to Wade. They need this one. And it's Wade again missing.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wade kicks to Dragic. There's Winslow, and there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Bosch. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Sessions subbed in for Goran Dragic. The shot's good from Stoudemire. The Heat trail by 18. And here's Sessions. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Feeds to Richardson. Jacks up a three. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Sessions, guarded by Barea. Here's the screen. Here's Richardson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Kicks to Vasquez. Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. Stoudemire, the screen. Shot off the screen. The rebound by McRoberts.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now here's Sessions. He's guarded by Udrih. And Sessions kicks to Richardson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A dominating first.
Hey, Kevin, well, Coach...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And what a tremendous game for Vasquez. He has 14 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Vasquez in a two-guard. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Irving in at the point. Out to Smith. On the wing, Irving. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Cleveland.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Rebound by Vasquez.
You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Bosch misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Miami, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2.
And Wade drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Here's Vasquez. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Dragic against Irving. It's Dragic with the drive, and he gets it to go. Dragic has got his first 2 points.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Chris Bosch.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Okay, Miami, now coming out of the corridor, your Heat answers. Let him hear ya.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Chris Bosh. 9th in rebounding, 10th in blocks, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
Boy, he's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the full 48 minutes. Glass eater.
Dragic kicks to Dang. Love against Bosh. Unloads. They get it back.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Irving. Dragic against Irving. Bosh, no one around him, nails the wide-open jump shot. Bosh has got 11.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Irving passes to Vasquez. Back to Irving. And it's Love penetrating. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 12 points for Love.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Inside, here's Wade. The shot no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Thompson sets the pick for Freak. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They set the pick. Here's Wade. And it's Wade again missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Irving. And the shot is good. Big Roberts has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Vasquez with it. He's got 17, and that one's good.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Dragic dishes to Bosh. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Dragic from outside. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Dragic. Good on the shot. Dragic has got 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Dang with the bucket.
When you can make adjustments from the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
You got it.
Irving kicks to Vasquez. Back to Irving. He feeds it to Vasquez. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. And Love with the basket on the assist by Vasquez. 15 points for Love.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean,
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And Miami shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Sessions out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Josh McRoberts. And it's Richardson in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. And it's blocked by Vasquez. They recover it. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
there was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Fry passes to Udrich. Cleveland moving it around. Stoudemire dishes to Vasquez. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. One-on-one fast break. Good. Roten's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Miami.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Cleveland leading by 22. Vasquez kicks to Fry. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got his 7th assist here tonight. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The feed now to Richardson. They set the screen. Sessions passes to McRoberts. Can't make good off the screen. The Cavaliers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Vasquez can't get it to go. And here are the Heat. Roten kicks to Sessions. Pass to McRoberts. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You missed too many open looks like that.
Lee's checked in for free. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now, here's Wade. He kicks it to Richardson. He dishes it to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Wade. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Barea dishes to Vasquez. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Heat trail by 19. Wade outside. Dishes to Richardson. Off the pick. Miami no good on that time either.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
The screen from Thompson to the left side wing. Smith kicks to Love. Vasquez with it. Wade picks him up. Let's go. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. You can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And the Heat with some changes. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Tony Roten. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Richardson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Irving's checked in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
Guys, death always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Vasquez. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Lee comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Udrich. And so it's Cleveland taking care of them.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
I love the contribution he gave with his long-range shooting tonight. He was on fire. That turned out to be the big key for them. If someone drove the lane and the defense collapsed, they would always kick it to him for another three. Splaka Katayow!
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith.